Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Phumzile Twala here. It's been a few weeks. Thank you to those who have been keeping up with the channel. Thank you to those who have been watching my videos in my absence. And thank you to those who have subscribed while I haven't been around. I took a few weeks off because I needed to reboot my system. I've been feeling a bit off. I was feeling like a bit clouded in my head. I guess that comes with age because I have just turned 37. Yes, 37. I'm 37 years. And I guess this is the time or the ages where all the nonsense that you've been doing to your body starts showing up. I am starting to have the symptoms of the junk and the sweets and all of these things that I've been eating all these years. They're showing up. Anyway, so I thought I would share a little wisdom, whatever wisdom a 37-year-old can have. I thought I'd share a little wisdom of what I've learned in the last few years. I'm not going to do 37 because that's just too long. I'm not about that. I'm still not 100 yet, so I won't be sitting around talking for 37 minutes. Because I know myself, once I start, I want to explain what I mean and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so I thought I'd share a few things that I have learned in the last few years. My miniature wisdom, because I'm not wise yet. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. Anyway, so, yeah, let's just get to it. So, what miniature wisdom do I have to share with you guys? I have cemented and I am crawling and growing in putting myself first. We know when you're in a plane and they tell you that you have to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you put it on others. You cannot help another person if you cannot help yourself. And how can you help another person when you are weak? You are practically useless to the next person unless you have strength yourself. So it is important that you put yourself first. You take care of yourself first to take care of another. And a lot of people take self-sacrifice in a way where they put themselves in a state of being depleted. But self-sacrifice is sacrificing the self that is already there. So you cannot sacrifice something that's not there. So it is important that you take care of yourself first so that when you do become selfless and sacrifice yourself for another, there's something to sacrifice, if you know what I'm saying. So it's important to put yourself first. Put yourself first. The next bit of wisdom is, to thyself be true. When you live authentically, it is important to sit down and get to know yourself. Like, be your own discovery. Like, learn yourself. Be the book that you are so interested to read. Be that movie that you want to watch. Like, be in you. Like, instead of being in other people, like, focus on yourself and get to know who you are and live your truth. Like, it is beautiful to discover yourself. It is beautiful to know yourself. It is beautiful to know your flaws. It is beautiful to know your weaknesses. It is beautiful to know where you lack or where your strengths are, because then you can work with yourself. And I think that is the greatest journey anybody can ever take, the journey of knowing who you are and the journey of living authentically. I think that is the most precious thing. In honesty, it is the greatest journey you will ever take. The journey to self, the journey towards you, the journey towards your heart, the journey towards your mind. I'm still going to emphasize on health. Guys, it is important that we take care of ourselves. When your health is off, everything goes off because it affects your mentality, it affects your emotions. So it is important that we keep ourselves healthy. Try and limit the things that you know are wrong for you. And we know what's wrong for us, but we just keep doing it over and over again. It is important that we take care of our health. And it is important that we listen to the elders when they said you must keep your gut clean, because they were telling the truth. Because your gut is like your second brain. That's for another video. Because when you are healthy, everything else just falls into place. And then you can deal with other things. You know what I'm saying? And with age, because when you get to this age, things start showing up and you don't want that. So take care of yourselves, because we really are what we eat. I have mentioned that in the other video. We really and truly are what we eat. Things are so multi-layered. That is one of the things that I have learned, that there is no one side to a story, and not just the story. There is no one side to everything. There is no one side to even discoveries. Like, there's nothing that is set in stone and this is it and it ends right there. Everything is multi-layered. Stories are multi-layered. Health is multi-layered. Emotions are multi-layered. Everything is just multi-layered. And that's why you will read a book. Let's say you read a book 5 years back. It meant something different to you. But when you read it again, it will mean something totally different, because when you reread it, you're going to discover new things. But then that's because your mind has shifted. So now you're seeing things in a different light. So there's so many. Life is just multi-layered. It's just never one side to a story. There's never just one side to anything. There's multiple reasons and explanations of things. Another little bit of wisdom is parenting is not easy, because it is the greatest job on the planet. It is the most important job on the planet. Taking care of another being, of another soul, is not child's play. Excuse that pun. But it is not child's play. It is hard. It needs you to be focused. It needs you to be there. It needs you to take care of the self first so that you can take care of another being. I think it is the greatest job, and it is the scariest job, but it is the most rewarding if you do your best. So, okay, I don't want to go on and on and make this video very long, because it's just a little bit of wisdom. I will be sharing more of my wisdom. I will be telling you of my journey as I go along. Getting to know myself has been the greatest journey. It has been the most interesting journey, like rediscovering myself every day, getting to know who I am and what I like and don't like. And that has been the greatest, the most exciting thing about my existence, knowing all those things. And even little things like getting to know my health, figuring out why I'm off like this or what's going on. That has been the greatest journey, because it is taking care of me first. Anyways, I don't want to go on anymore. I don't want to go on too much. I hope you'll take those 2 or 3 words that I said and use them. You know, that is the most important thing to me, that people, that I am of help to the next person, that I am a reminder to somebody to remember themselves. That is the most important thing to me, and I think that is my purpose in life. Anyways, let me go and have me a Chelsea bun and feel guilty about it after, and then try and sort it out next week. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for keeping up. Love yourself to love another. Mwah, mwah, mwah.